Hi, this is Harish here. Welcome to DB2 LUW Tips and Tricks video tutorial part 162. In this video tutorial, the tip that I wanted to give you is there is no consumption of LSN and LSO for compensation log records. I'll elaborate more on that. So the scripts that I'm using, the data files that I'm using are available for free download at db2lawacademy.blogspot.com. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/db2lawacademy. This slide talks about the problem scenario and the steps. The scenario is the suggestion that I'm trying to give is the tip that I'm trying to provide is there is no consumption of LSN and LSO for compensation log records. LSN approximates to the log sequence number. So it's a hexadecimal number which spans, I don't know the start and end, but the end range would be like 00, FFFFFF, something like that. So I'm not sure about the start, but when you create the database, there is some start value associated with it, and there is an end value associated with it, and the LSN approximates to number of log records, where the LSO approximates to the log space actually used. And compensation log records are records that are space reserved, but they are not consumed until rollback. So for example, if you look at the UOW log space used, right, it will tell you that it is having like 200 MB or 300 MB, but actually out of that there will be if you insert, for example, if you run 1000 insert statements, each insert will be responsible for a particular log record, right? And each log record will take some space. So if you look at that space, it will additionally allocate or reserve some space so that in case of a rollback, you have the transaction log space. So upfront, it reserves that space. That is called as compensation log records. They are not realized until it is rolled back. So you can if it might seem a little bit weird, but you can easily monitor the current LSN value and the current LSO value for better understanding. And you can also monitor the transaction log space for the compensation log records in terms of how much of space you are reserving for compensation log records. Everything is very clearly given in the DB2PD output and other things. I'm going to show you that. Okay, so if this slide is still not clear, the demo will be clear. Okay, so that's why I usually go with the demo also. So here I have a virtual machine and it is up and running. So I have what I've done is started my instance, activated the database, and updated the monitor switches. And here I have connected to the database. Okay, and let me just, so I didn't do anything, right? So first let me just take the output, like db2pd-logs output. Okay, so let me just run that. Okay, there you go. And just copy the current LSN and LSO. This is just after connecting to database, right? So you can put it in a notepad. Okay, so once you do this, you can do the analysis part later. So we have just activated the database, connected, that's it. Okay, and we have captured the current LSO and current LSN numbers. So after that, what do you need to do? Okay, let's go back. After that, you need to run this SQL. This is just a simple SQL which inserts some records into some table. It inserts 1000 records actually. So I'll just run that SQL. It inserts into a sample table with some sample records. Okay, that's what it is doing. So once it completes, okay, I'll again collect the so this is, I have not committed, right? I have not committed the transaction, neither I have rolled back the transaction, correct? So I have copied the LSO LSN numbers and I'll put that here. Now after that, what I'll do, I will roll back the transaction. So okay, here. So once I roll back, again I'll collect the same output. Okay, so this is the one. Okay, I did that. Okay, let's go here and let's do that. Okay, so now if you look at the look at this space, right? So if you take, this is after insert, right? So take this number, Control C, and run it on the calculator. Okay, so decimal. Okay, Control V, minus, okay, this LSO number, right? So this is the amount of space that is taken for the insert, right? You can see that it is about 131 MB. okay, it has taken only 131 MB for this purpose. Okay, and for rolling back also, you will see, right, it will not take 131 MB, it will take only like 70 MB, for example. So I'll copy this. It should be obviously lesser, right? So I'll do this. Okay, this one minus this one. Okay, copy that, and let's paste that. So you'll see it's taking 74 KB. So for rolling back the transaction, it has taken 74 KB. For insert of those 1000 log records, it has taken 135 MB. So 135 MB plus 74 MB, I think roughly it amounts to 200 or something like that, which is what is shown in the total transaction log file. So for example, I rolled back, but let me see db2 list applications. Okay, 21, right? So list applications is 21. So I'll just look at the UOW log space used. Okay, I'm not sure. So now it's going to be 0. UOW logs, yeah, here you can see that it is this much MB. So it's about 205674, right? So even though I have inserted only 130 MB, it is reporting me the UOW log space used as I mean, I'm not sure, 205 KB. Okay, I'm maybe I'm incorrect, but whatever that whether it is bytes or kilobytes or MB, I don't that much worry about it. Okay, but this number is important. So 205674 bytes it has taken, and you can see that instead of 205674, it has, if you look at the number here, right? So in terms of this LSO number movement, it will be only 130. So let's do that again. That one minus the current LSO. So for this is for the purpose of insert alone, right? So if this is for the purpose of insert, so you can see it is 131 only. So why it is then displaying? Why it is then displaying 205674? That 205674 is nothing but 131,568 plus the 74,000. Okay, so if I say plus 74,100, okay, that should be the 205,568. So you can see that 205. Yeah, I'm not exact. Okay, but that's the logic. Okay, and you can pretty much repeat the same test case for a commit. And another thing is, you can see the LSN movement also. So for example, I did not show you that. So this is the LSN number, right? So this is the LSN number. Okay, so right click, copy. So this is the LSN number. Let's go to the calculator. Where is my calculator? Okay, this is on hexadecimal. So in terms of LSN number, if I do this minus this one, right? So again copy that. Oops, wait, it's not copying. Okay, copy that and paste that and enter. So it is like, you can see 1018, right? And if you look at this number also, take this one, copy that and subtract that with this number. This will also be 1000. Okay, so you can check that number also. See, this will also be 1000. So for rolling back, it requires 1000 log record, 1000 LSNs. Okay, but if you perform after insert, if you perform commit, right, you will see that it consumes only like 40 KB and only one LSN is incremented. It's not using that 70 KB. So that scenario also is there. Okay, so you can see here, you can just repeat the test case. The only difference is, instead of performing the rollback, you have to perform the commit. And for the length of the video sake, I'm not doing that, but it's pretty much standard. Okay, like if you note down that, you will see that it is there. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That's what I wanted to clarify in this video. Hope you understand this. Hope it helps you. and bring some clarity on understanding LSN and LSO. See you in the next video tutorial. Until then, bye bye.